Hello, Americans. I am Robert Moore, and this is Wibby. I'd like to introduce myself a little bit, give you an idea what kind of man I am. I'm a veteran, U.S. Navy. I entered the Navy right at the tail end of the Vietnam War. And it was only because of my age that I didn't enter the Vietnam War earlier, because I would have, to fight alongside all my brothers and sisters who fought during that conflict, died and survived, and came home to people spitting on them, calling them baby killers, murderers. It was a horrible time in American history. My favorite quote of all time was by Kennedy. And it wasn't John Kennedy who said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." Just a reminder, Democrats, John Kennedy was a Democrat, asking Americans what we can do for our country, not what the country could do for them. But my favorite quote was from his brother, Robert Kennedy. And I'm going to paraphrase because it's not word for word, I know, but I'm going to paraphrase when he said, "Some men see things as they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and say, why not?" That's also where my Wibby comes in. My father was a fighter pilot in the Air Force. He flew the F-86, originally stationed in Nagoya, Japan, where both my sister and I were born. I was actually made in Japan. Debbie wasn't. Ha! I love you more because I am one. I love you guys, my family. But then he was transferred to Abilene, Texas. Strategic Air Command, or SAC. Flying, I believe it was the B-52. But it was in Abilene, Texas, where my other sister, my little sister, was born, Lisa. We grew up in an amazing family, folks. This is who I am. Proud Americans, loving our country. And also, let me tell you all this. My father and my sister, Democrats, to this day, I believe. I know my dad was. He's passed now. My mom, I really never talked about it with her. I believe she was probably had conservative views, and I say that because of her religious beliefs in the church she belonged to. But myself and my little sister, Lisa, we're conservatives. And yet we're a family, and we all grew up together, including Mom and Dad. They grew up with us during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. That's who I am. I want to talk to you and give you another history lesson about World War I. Something I think a lot of you don't even know about. My name is Robert Moore, and this is Wibby.